So here's my closet, and I've been holding all this stuff to show you guys. I cannot wait to get rid of it. I have a few bags full of stuff ready to be donated. Summer is coming to an end, and I'm finally going to be able to show you guys what I'm decluttering after holding on to these things for several months. So I'm excited to show you guys and hopefully give you some ideas on what you can declutter from your home. This is in no particular order. I just grabbed the first bag and just gonna pull stuff out. So this first top I'm letting go. I've had for a really long time, and it's very comfy, it's very soft, I love it. However, it started to get little holes all over the shirt. Hopefully you guys can see, but yeah, there's basically little holes like that all around the shirt. So probably going to recycle this because I don't think anyone wants to buy something with holes in it. Next are these Nike workout pants. I actually got these from a local Buy Nothing group. I picked them up and I wore them for a few months over the summer, and I like them, but I don't need them. I have plenty of leggings that I can use instead that feel much better on me than these ones, so I'm going to let them go. These are also from a Buy Nothing group. I love the color of these jeans. However, they have a zipper down here, and for some reason just the bottom of these pants is really tight on me and not comfortable at all. So unfortunately, I'm gonna have to let them go. I do love the color. I thought it was going to be perfect for the fall, but after trying them on, they just don't feel right, so I'm gonna donate those. This has been passed down to me. This was my sister's actually. She was decluttering it several years ago. It was just not her style anymore, but I thought it was super cute and I wanted to wear it, so I've been wearing this like every spring and summer for years now. But now my style has changed. I'm ready to move on to something different. Even though it's super cute, I loved it, I'm going to let it go. Also, I don't know if you guys can hear the background noise, but I'm doing laundry, so sorry about that. These are also another pair of leggings from my Buy Nothing group. There's some Lululemon, really skin tight leggings. I've never owned a pair of Lululemon pants, so I decided to try them out. And once again, just like the Nike ones, I wore them all summer long whenever I worked out. But even though they're super soft and super comfy, the size is a little bit small, so it's a little bit too tight. If it was a little bit bigger, then I would have kept it, but I mean, I did wear it already for a few months, so it's okay. I'm ready to let it go. These next workout pants were my mom's. She was going to let them go. She didn't want them anymore, and so I decided to wear them. I used them for like a year or so, maybe longer, but again, I just have so many workout clothes. I don't need this one. This skirt, super pretty. It's kind of long. Here it's see-through, and then it has something on the inside just so it's not see-through from up here. So I wore this last summer and this summer. I like it. It's really pretty. It's really nice to throw on, but I'm just not a fan of the print anymore. I'm letting go these two pillowcases. It came with my bed sheets, but these are not very comfortable to sleep on. These are more for like throw pillows and to accessorize your bed, and I don't do that. I don't like having extra pillows on my bed. I just like to use the ones that I sleep on, and these are not comfortable at all to sleep on. So I'm not gonna use it. They're brand new, never used, so I hope someone else can enjoy them and use them. Next, we have these two oven mitts. So I found that while using these, whenever I touch something hot, I can actually still feel the heat from the pot or pan or whatever I'm pulling out of the oven, and you know, that totally defeats the purpose of an oven mitt. You're supposed to not feel any heat, so unfortunately these are not that great quality, so I invested in better ones that actually do work better, so these are gonna go. Next, I'm letting go of this glass. I have 2 more in my kitchen. I wasn't sure if I was ready to let go of all of them. I don't use all of them, but I wanted to just get rid of one and see if I still needed the other ones or not. I do use them every once in a while, but not as much as I thought I was going to. But maybe that's because it was summertime and I don't really drink tea or anything like that out of these. So maybe now that it's fall and going into winter, maybe I'll use them more. If not, then I'll definitely declutter those, but we're gonna start off with one and just to reduce the inventory in the kitchen. I am letting go of these 2 silicone Ziploc bags. So I used them for a couple of times. I found that they did not close very well whenever I tried to close them with food inside, and it just got really frustrating where like I was like, why am I putting stuff in there if this doesn't close all the way? So I am going to let them go. I did get better ones that actually do work, so that works out a lot better than these. This is a little koozie for your beverage. I've had this for so long. I like to use it like on 4th of July. It's 4th of July themed, but I didn't use it this year and I don't think I used it last year, so going to let that go. In one of my recent videos, I mentioned that my mason jar lids were getting pretty rusty. I'm not sure if you guys can see that. I actually bought a new set on Amazon. They're like the plastic ones, super colorful and nice. So I'm gonna use that instead of these. This is also an outfit I got from a Buy Nothing group. However, I just did not like how it fit on me. It's this matching PJ set. It's like pink tie-dye. The t-shirt says vacay all day. So I really liked it, but when I tried it on, I was like, I look like a sardine. Like, just, no, I didn't like how it looked on me, so not gonna keep it. Getting rid of 3 ice cube trays. One of them, actually 2 of them are broken, and the other one is just a matching set and we don't need it anymore. So we got better ones the other day. I was ready to let these go because I want to use the silicone ice cube trays instead of the plastic ones. I feel like these can break more easily, and I did find some silicone ones that I've been using for a few weeks now, which I love. So these are gonna go out. An old hat that never got worn, so gonna let it go. These Nike running shoes or walking shoes I wore for a long time, and they don't seem like they're in terrible condition. However, on the inside, they're pretty bad. The insoles are falling apart. It's just basically my foot rubbing on the shoe. It's not even comfortable anymore. So I was like, why walk in these shoes that are not comfortable, that hurt me? It's time to get new ones. So I ended up replacing them, and now I can let these go. All right, we're on to bag number 3 now. In this bag, I have a caddy that I had in my kitchen sink. So I really was excited to try this out. I mean, it's a really cool concept. You have the dish soap in here. You have this space to put in brushes or any other things that you use when you're doing kitchen things. And then here in the bottom, I put my sponges there. So I really liked this at first because I wanted something compact where I can put everything on here instead of all the stuff just sitting around on my sink. And so I got this, I tried it out, and unfortunately was not a big fan. That's the one issue that I don't think a lot of people talk about, is with some organizing items. They might seem cool and, you know, something that you want to try, but it's not always going to work out for you. Unfortunately, it did not function as well as I thought it was going to. I'm letting go of this ESPN Plus drawstring bag. I went to an expo last weekend. It's D23. Not sure if you guys are familiar with that, but I went there. It was a lot of fun, and they were handing out free stuff all day long. And I did grab a few things that I'm going to keep, and then other stuff like this I didn't really need. I mainly got it because I thought someone that I knew was going to be interested in it, but they decided to pass on it, so I'm just gonna donate it. The next few things are all dog related. For those of you who don't know, I have a cute pitty who is sleeping on the floor right next to me if you guys want to look. Hopefully she doesn't wake up and see that I'm decluttering her things, because she might get mad. So the first thing I'm letting go is this purple collar. Super cute. I got this from Goodwill about a year ago and she's been wearing it ever since. It's getting really old and faded and it's just time to get her a new one. Next up are several toys. She basically just destroyed all of these. We need to get her new ones. This one, actually these three are so funny. They're like little bottles of Rosé, Chardonnay, Merlot. So in here you just put like a plastic bottle in there and then they play with it. So these are pretty funny. It was funny to see her putting them in her mouth because it looked like she was drinking, but anyway, they're all ruined now. And then this is a little Baby Yoda bone squeaky toy. You can see she destroyed that. We're also letting go of this nail filer for my pet. So I actually was thinking about doing her nails, trimming them and grinding them, but when I saw this I was like, it's a little intimidating and scary. I don't know if I want to use this. I'm afraid I'm going to hurt her, so I am not going to use it. I got this from a Buy Nothing group who gave this to me. I thought I was going to use it, but it's been sitting there for like 5 months and I'm just too afraid to use this giant tool on her. So I thought I was done, but I actually have more bags of stuff to declutter. Anyways, if you're enjoying this video, don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't done so yet. So next up we have more clothing. So I have this really cute romper. I'm actually wearing this in my profile picture here on YouTube. I don't think you can tell, but this is what I'm wearing. Love it, but it's ready to find a new home. This is a beautiful dress. However, a little bit too small for me. I got it from a Buy Nothing group, so I'm going to give it back to them. Maybe somebody in the group wants it. Also, I want to mention the stuff that's donatable, I'm going to list in my Buy Nothing group and give it back there. If nobody wants it there, then I'm going to take it to the thrift store. This is a little Baby Yoda dad hat. I liked it, but it's not the best quality. I got it for $5 at Five Below. I wore it for a while, so even though it's so cute, I don't wear it anymore. I don't like how it fits either. Just has a weird shape. So this is a Dolce & Gabbana sunglasses case. Unfortunately, I don't know if I ever told you guys, but someone broke into my car about it was in May. It's the end of May, and someone broke into my car. They stole my sunglasses that were in here, but left the case. I mean, if you're going to steal, like, why leave this behind? But anyway, not big of a deal, but now I'm just left with an empty sunglasses case, which I don't need. I have another sunglasses case. I don't use this one because I do have another one just like it, so don't need two of them. I'm going to let this one go. Have this mug that says Be Different. I thought it was super cute. The writing is backwards and I think it's handmade and everything, so I love it. However, the handle right here is so tiny. Like, you can see I can only fit 2 fingers in here. Anyway, it's not comfortable when I'm holding it to drink, so I'm gonna pass it along. We also have this other mug that says Dog Lover. Nothing wrong with it, just ready to let it go. Got this from a Buy Nothing group. I got a lot of stuff from my Buy Nothing group. If you guys are not in your Buy Nothing groups, then check it out if you guys have one in your area. People give a lot of great stuff away in there. And it's also a great place to give stuff to people instead of going to the thrift store where people have to purchase it, or sometimes things end up just going to the landfill, so they don't even get used. I have this Coach luggage tag that was a gift. I don't want to unwrap this, but it's in there. It's really tiny. I don't see myself using it when I travel. The last 2 things are these Mickey bags. This one looks super vintage and super cute, but Oh wait, there's another bag in there. 3 bags. So this is another bag that I'm going to let go. I actually found this while decluttering my parents' garage, and I wanted to keep it and try it out, but just was not a fan, so I'm gonna donate it along with this bag that was in my parents' garage. Also letting go of this really giant Disneyland tote bag. It's great for someone that goes to Disney a lot and needs to pack all of their stuff. Maybe they have kids, so maybe somebody else can use it. I haven't gone to Disneyland in like 2 years, so maybe somebody else can use it. If you saw my fridge organization video, you saw that I decided to declutter these stainless steel ice cubes. So they're supposed to keep your water, your drink, whatever, ice cold for a long time, but when I used them, it really didn't do anything. So wasn't a big fan of them. Going to donate these as well. That's everything that I'm decluttering today. That is one of the biggest decluttering hauls that I've had in a really long time. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching this and maybe got some ideas on what you can declutter in your home. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss out on future videos, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.